This is Chirps, a podcast about teen life, pop culture, and pretty much anything that comes up.
We warn you, it's not too serious, and you may not learn anything.
So if you're down for that, keep listening. From the home of the Bluejays, this is Chirps.
Oh, I get it. Birds chirp, blue jays are birds. So it all makes sense now. Chirps. Makes total sense.
Can somebody please hit the mute button?
I'm back! We are officially back, or rather, I'm officially back. I'm Asher Nelson, the host for today, joined by Cooper Juno.
Woo, I'm back.
And we are back to do another Chirps episode. It's just us two today, so we'll see how it goes. Our producer isn't even in the room, so we're going to trust that he edits it down and that we're going to trust that we don't go off the rails. Anyways,
Asher,
I'm back.
That means we can crap talk Mr. Davis right now.
Oh, yeah. But anyways.
He has my family hostage right now.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's the running joke.
And said I don't get him back
unless
I do this Chirps podcast.
We haven't seen Joe for a couple of weeks.
I think Joe's dead.
Joe might be dead. I think he was his work ethic just wasn't enough for this class.
I think we should have a moment of silence.
We should have a moment of silence.
All right, now on to the next
anyways,
one.
back to the Okay, welcome back to Chirps. I'm Asher Nelson. I've already said this, joined by Cooper, and it's just us two leading this Chirps episode today. And today we are going to be talking about Thanksgiving-related activities, sports, the typical media stuff, and also we're finally going to bring back a segment that we didn't get to fully finish last Chirps episode. I've heard things about it, and we need to make sure that we get this done.
Oh, we will.
We will. So let's just jump right in. Let's just jump right into our first segment. Cooper, lead us off.
Last segment, I was robbed of talking about one of my favorite things in the world, and that is dinosaurs. Gwen, Kelby, and Joe all got to talk about dinosaurs, but I didn't because I got cut. So we're going to start today with that. Okay? Is that fine?
Yeah.
Should I start it with my favorite dinosaur?
Yeah, just go right in.
All right. My favorite dinosaur, I actually have two. That's okay. I have Baryonyx, which means heavy claw, a spinosaurid found in Egypt. Awesome. It looks like a big crocodile. Like, how is that not cool? And then we got the Pyroraptor, which is an interesting story. It was found in France when a fire burned down a whole town, and that's the only way they found it.
That's a lot of destruction, not gonna lie.
Yeah. What's your favorite dinosaur?
Oh, yeah, my favorite dinosaur. I know all about dinosaurs, and I can assure you that I've done deep research before going into this episode.
You don't sound very researched. You sound like you're a faker.
No. My favorite dinosaur, man, it was featured in one of the greatest movies of all time. My favorite dinosaur has got to be the Indominus Rex
Please
from
shut
Jurassic
up.
World.
Shut up, please. Shush.
I don't know which
quiet,
era it was from. But that dinosaur seems like it's really cool, and it probably is the alpha of the pack. Yeah, and I feel like that's a real dinosaur. Cooper, do you have any elaboration on that? I just want to.
I've never wanted to strangle you more now.
Well, I can assure you, I know
I'm turning red right now because of that. That's going on my 2025 worst things that happened besides all of October.
Strangulation in the Big 25. anyways, we were planning that segment for so long, man, because we've been waiting for Cooper to share his dinosaur obsession.
Because I was robbed.
Oh,
ooh,
yeah, be careful at the table.
Ooh.
Yeah, we might have to do another take on that.
I'm looking at Mr. Davis outside.
Yeah,
I'm giving him the stink eye.
Yeah, so I don't know what it was, but I have not been in the past couple of episodes. It was either due to just scheduling differences or something, but I'm going to try and be back in more episodes to keep this in check. So with that being said...
I was only in the serious ones. I got to be goofy sometimes.
Yeah,
bro.
we were in the Halloween one. We had a structure going on, but I think Mr. Davis in here made me really nervous, so we were all really socially awkward. So
I got to release the freak.
Man, I wish Joe was here right now because he would probably be playing Brawl Stars while we're recording.
Rest in peace,
Rest in peace, Joe. If you're out there somewhere, please know that we're doing this for you, buddy. Anyways, let's move on right into our next topic. This is the big one, the countdown, our top 5 Thanksgiving activities draft. So how this is going to work is we're each going to go through our 5th place best Thanksgiving activity to our 4th, to our 3rd, and up until our 1st, and we're both going to say different things. So with that being said, I think I should go first on this one. So my number 5, and obviously we're going up from 5 to 1. So my number 5 has got to be the weather on Thanksgiving. You know how Missouri is. Missouri is like always hot until it absolutely has to be cold, or else you think that we're just living in the Matrix, right? Because it's still going to be okay outside. It's not going to be really cold on Thanksgiving. I mean, last year was like, 40, 50 degrees. It should be like at freezing right now, like somewhere around there. But for some reason in Missouri, it doesn't get cold until like January. And that's whenever like the snow actually sets in. So the weather just kind of, it matches up perfectly with the Thanksgiving holiday. Everybody, your entire family's gathering around, eating food, and celebrating just being together, and you have that one day of good weather. And it's just really, really nice. So that's my number 5. How about you, Cooper?
My number 5 is probably this one meal that my grandma makes. It's called copper pennies. It's carrots smothered in gravy.
Ooh.
Mama.
Hey, as long as it's not pot roast, I think that sounds really good. Pot roast is the worst thing ever, bro.
You can hear me in your headphones, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Okay. Yeah, we kind of just like threw this on together. Like we have like 10 minutes of class left, so we're just kind of like,
All right.
All right. Well, moving on to number 4. My number 4 has got to be a classic for all middle-aged dads out there. You'll know what I'm talking about. It's the turkey coma. It happens to everybody, especially people in their 40s, 50s, 60s. I mean, the fact that you just eat food and then it automatically puts you to sleep no matter where you are. You could be napping anywhere and it'll happen. Just throw on like a Chiefs game, we're losing. We got a visual that we can't show, but Cooper gave me an example, and that's
Search
exactly.
up Patrick covered in ice cream, and you'll get it.
Yes, but make sure it's like from the original SpongeBob show and not all that fan stuff. Anyways, so the turkey coma, you got like, you're watching football, but then just sets in and you just fall asleep for the next couple of hours. The best sleep you could ever get that's not actually in your bed, in my opinion, because you're already bundled up, Exactly. We're on number 4.
My number 4, the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. But because when it ends, chaos ensues. Like you hear children crying that their favorite, like, SpongeBob's dead, no.
Yeah, it's always so funny.
SpongeBob, no, SpongeBob.
Seeing them deflated like that just looks so sad.
Like, I'm a fan of chaos, man.
Yeah, because like you see the parade and it's like, it's all the same stuff every year. People wearing interesting clothing for Christmas. I mean, they're always on those like floats and they're doing the most random dances and stuff. And then just afterwards that they deflate and stuff. Yeah.
I think it's time for number 3.
I think it's time. Yeah.
So,
yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're taking turns. Number 3 for me has got to be the yard games. I mean, like, I don't know about you guys, but like we always have like an official, like, well, not an official, but like sometimes we're out there and we just do stuff, like you'll have like maybe a football game going on, it's not really anything official, but like at some point or another, you're going to be out there just enjoying the weather before it gets too cold. And, it's always fun having that around, with the family. How about you, Cooper? What's your number 3?
Number 3, I think for me, is the aftermath of Thanksgiving. Usually the day after. Setting up the Christmas decorations. I'm a D1 Christmas decorator.
I respect that.
I go all out. Wait, okay. Here's a question for you. When is the best time to put up your Christmas decorations?
Well, for me, I'm an avid like post-Halloween Christmas setting up hater. You need to wait at least until halfway into Thanksgiving or like halfway in November to even think about putting up those Christmas decorations, because if you put them up too soon, you're just going to defrost Mariah Carey faster. You can't just put up Christmas decorations November 1st and expect everybody to respect you. I've got people around the block that have Christmas full on right after Halloween. I don't get it. Thanksgiving is an important moment in American history and we need to celebrate it. But once it gets to Christmas, go all out. We go November 26th, whenever the day after Thanksgiving, we're right there. We start right away.
See, I'm the opposite. I want Christmas as fast as I can. Mariah Carey, come out and sing your voices. What did you say? All I want for Christmas is you.
Yeah, wrong key, but
shut up. Anyways, I am someone who, if I could, and wasn't bound by the chains of my family, would set up Christmas as soon as, well, Halloween's over, because I love Christmas.
Yeah. Well, moving on to our number 2. We actually didn't plan this far ahead, so I'm just going to throw one out there. It's the dinner that we go to after. I don't know about you guys, but our family, we celebrate Thanksgiving lunch. And then last year we went out for dinner and we went to a really good ribs place in Poplar Bluff, Missouri. It was one of the most heavenly meals I've ever had in my life. And I ate like 20 ribs. I'm not even joking. We ordered so much for our full family. The greatest ribs I've ever had. And all the sauces, everything was just perfect. And I ate so many rolls. I got so stuffed for that, So how about you though?
All right. I'm going to talk about one of the most, on the subject of food for my second number. Mashed potatoes and gravy. Thanksgiving staple. What gravy do you put on your mashed potatoes, by the way?
I have to go. I know that some people really like brown gravy. I think it's all right, but I still got to go with my goat white gravy. It just has to go. I get it with brown gravy though.
For the most like classic, you got to go brown. Like if
That's
it's a
true,
classical Thanksgiving dinner, come on.
Yeah, mashed potatoes and brown gravy. It has a better mixture, I'd say, because like white on white just doesn't really work well, But the brown and white, man, that color scheme is great.
All right, number 1.
All right, number 1. Okay, so number 1, Cooper, why don't you introduce this one? Because I feel like we have the same idea of what we're gonna say.
I live for the chaos of the political Thanksgiving discussions that always ensue.
Yeah.
Halfway through, your plate's almost finished, and then your grandma just says something super racist or something crazy.
Yeah.
Well, did you see on Fox News? And then it just riots.
Yep. And then everybody, like we have both, we have right wing extremists and left wing extremists in there, and you're just in the middle, just like, can I eat my food?
Yeah.
And okay, on that note, let's talk about our survival strategy for that. For number 1.
Survival strategy. What's yours? Do
for
you
me,
have a personal one?
For me personally, I will just get up as loud as possible and make my statement like without even saying a word. Like they know that I'm just leaving the room and going outside for a really long walk until I absolutely know for sure people are starting to head home, because there's no way I'm going to stay in the same building as people on either side with the absolutely worst political takes ever. Do zero research. They just look up all their stuff on Facebook.
Did you see Fox News?
Yeah, it's like half AI,
Did you see CNN?
Yeah, and it's always that, and I have to leave as soon as I can. How about you?
Okay. I have 2 strategies. First, I turn to my cousin and just say, darts. And we go play darts. That's the simple way.
Best.
Oh, they know where we are,
Yeah.
Another thing is I join in on the chaos and say something outlandish, something that my grandparents would probably kill me for. Like, swinging the other way or something, Just absolutely...
I agree. Yeah. I get that. Yeah. For me, I want to go up there and say something so bad that it's even worse than what my grandparents could even imagine. And then I'm out of there, because then they're just like, what have we done?
Attention, family members.
Yeah.
I have an announcement. You all are wrong. I'm right.
Yeah. Just leave the room. No elaboration. Okay. Well, that wraps up our main segment, but let's move on to our smaller segments real quick. And
we're at 12 minutes.
Oh, we're at 12 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go real quick. Okay, let's move on to sports. So I'm going to talk real quick about what happened at the World Series, and then maybe talk a little bit about the Chiefs. We're just going to talk about this really quick. So, and maybe Formula One. You know what? I'm going to talk about the World Series. The Chiefs have disappointed me this season. They're 5-5 right now. They should not be like this. They're terrible. I'm wearing a Chiefs hat and Chiefs hoodie to hopefully reverse psychology. I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to really quickly talk about the aftermath of the World Series. That actually happened like a couple of weeks ago. I think it ended last Chirps episode around that time. So it's really late news. The Dodgers won. They're sellouts. I mean, they have gone over the luxury tax like $100 million over, and they're still able to afford all these these star players. It's not fair. We need a salary cap. Like, it needs to be enforced even more, and we need to level out the playing field here, because the Dodgers are just going to win the next 10 World Series if we don't stop this. And, you know, I say what you will, but like, Ohtani's not all it, bro. You know, I mean, he's a good player. But is he
number one in the nation?
He is ranked number one in the nation. But can he fare with other teams other than the Dodgers? That's my question. I mean, he did with the Angels, but the Angels weren't a good team. You can't have one person lead an entire team to a World Series alone. And we saw that with the Dodgers because they have all the good players. They have Shohei Ohtani, Freddie Freeman. They had Clayton Kershaw. He's retired, but they got a good pitching lineup, good batting lineup. It's just unstoppable, man. So, anyways, Formula One. Yeah, Chiefs suck. Yeah, we need that back.
Formula One, we have like 3 minutes.
Okay, yeah, it's fine. It's
So
fine.
Formula One, San Paulo, kind of a disaster. Norris won,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't want to get conspiracy theorish, but I think McLaren is currently destroying Oscar Piastri to boost Lando Norris. They did something with the car because winning half the races in the season, and then just not winning at all, that is unheard of. Like that just doesn't happen, especially with the best car on the grid. Doesn't happen. There's something there. All right, conspiracy Cooper off.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, let's really quickly talk about our last segment. We always do this every Chirps episode. We should be anyways. Let's talk about upcoming movies and shows coming out for the rest of this year. I'd like to start off and say that Stranger Things Season 5 is coming up this Thanksgiving, and they're planning on doing 3 different release dates. I think Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's Eve. Cooper has really quickly binged the entire show recently.
Oh, yes,
I've watched it. I started watching it around pandemic or whatever, and it was it was really good stuff. I want to see how the finale
Who do you
ends.
think's gonna die?
I don't know. I don't want to spoil anything. Obviously we don't know, but I think that it's gonna either be Steve or 11 might.
No, not Steve.
Vecna is 100%. He's cooked. He is
I think
cooked.
Will might go, honestly.
Will, really? I mean, he had no appearance in the first season, and then they brought him back, and I feel like that he needs more screen time to kind of just justify it because he's just been kind of there. The other kids in the group have had all their shining moments, but Will hasn't really had one since his disappearance, and that was the whole point of the first
I think
season.
Will sacrifice himself.
I mean, he does have that. Oh wait, we can't. Spoilers. That's right. Okay, well, fair enough.
right,
and
next.
movies. Avatar 3, Fire and Ash is coming out. My dad is a huge James Cameron fan, so we're definitely going to be seeing that when it releases.
Married. I don't like the Avatar movies.
It's yeah, I get it. It's lengthy, but I do like it for visual effects, and I think if he could do something different for this movie, and instead of kind of copying the same idea of the first and second ones, because it was really good visual effects, but the story, I mean, there wasn't really any reason why it needed to be 3 hours for the second movie. Third movie's gonna be even longer, but if he can change that structure, I think that he's got a really good shot at making 3, 4, and 5 really good. And I do like the first Avatar movie. It's there. It's CGI peak 2009, I think. Anyway, so yeah, and what else?
See, I would say we should keep going, but we're kind of strapped for time, unfortunately, gang.
Yeah. So that's going to wrap up our Chirps episode for now. Hopefully we can do more of this stuff in the future.
Love you all.
I will be back.
Make sure to follow GLS Jay's Media on Instagram.
And subscribe on YouTube. Woo! We're getting that up
Love
finally.
you guys. Bye.
Yeah.